So also, as well as X-ray art, you've got a little bit of contact art. If you come along the wall a bit further, you see you've got two hands up there? Okay, they come along a little bit further, you've got fish going upside down, another one coming alongside, and the turtle in the middle.
Yeah.
And we're just the other side of the big fish, if you look down towards its head, there's a little white man standing there. You were brought up and your parents told you, don't lie, don't steal, don't cheat, don't take what's not yours, leave some for another day. Those same rules of good behaviour, of the 10 Commandments that we live by today, was already taught. So it was the oldest living structured cultural race on the planet, was the first Australians. Laws to live by. If you broke the law, you got penalty, the fear of breaking law. And it was harsh. So, and that's the same as today.
You wouldn't get through. It'd be too high, it'd be too dangerous for us to come across.
Oh, they're waiting for the barrow. There's two of them.
There's a lot.
They will not put up with rubbish from their husband because he's big. They tell him off too, folks. So they bite and they fight. Now, sometimes Jim means lots of water, lots of water. Can someone see another bird in there? Folks, there's another bird in there. Nankin, Nankin. Yeah, there's a rufous night heron in there. Nankin family's got no... Oh, there's cicadas on the right too, folks. See them bird walking on the water there? There's 4 birds walking on the water, folks. Some of you know them in Brisbane. They're the Jesus bird, folks, over there on the right, walking just before the horses on the watercress, folks. Then 4 bird, they're the Jesus bird. But Dad, he's got an incubator to look after 4 babies, folks. There are probably 4 babies there. Because Dad incubates 4 eggs, he looks after 4 babies, and then Mum, she just runs away never to be seen again. Yeah, Dad's got it, like the emu and like the cassowary, folks. Now, folks, behind the horses, the snap its snout in a single blow. Yeah, very incredible. Don't worry about no right there, because there's a little billabong there, folks, and the horses don't... shoulders, and it was like a rain hat and a raincoat for their shoulders. So yeah, and I've seen that on documentary too, with them Southeast Asian mob. They do it as well, like a rain hat of crocodile flakes. Yeah, the place in the world, there's 24 different types of them too. And basically that one is the biggest, folks, the most aggressive and the most widely distributed. Folks, on the left there, under that ugly tree there, that Cathidia, there's a rufous night heron again, sitting under that tree, folks. They just spend the rest of their time in heaven, in your heaven, our heaven, fishing, hunting, relaxing. So I'll get it on the right too eventually, folks, I promise you that, unless it flies off, which I hope it doesn't. Right across the floodplain. Oh, folks, and you see the debris in the tree there, on the right, see the debris? That's what it was here in January, the water was that level here. Go and take us over to the croc if it's still on the bank too. I can see a croc up there on the right too.
Now the word Nipmaluk actually looks like one Jawan word. It's actually 2 Jawan words put together side by side. First part of the word is Nipmi, and that means cicada. And the PLUK, which is pronounced look, and that means place or country. Let's put it together. So just up in front of us here, folks, you can see a few boats up here. But there's also some large rocks in the middle of the river. This is the beginning of our natural rock barrier, separating the first of the second gorge. So we're going to pull up on a nice little concrete jetty now and take our walk through. So this is where I get you to grab a seat. A little bit of a bump coming up as we come up to the jetty.
This little bird on the right here, folks, this is a white-faced heron.
To a big solid block of sandstone. And by about 120 million years ago, the solid block of sandstone started rising above that water level because it started cracking and splitting at the top. But the way that the rock split was at very sharp angles, or 90-degree angles. So in a lot of places this caused crisscrossing fracture lines. So they do come every year, however there's not normally this many of them. It's only because we've had a long wet season. It's left plenty of fruit on the trees this year. The trees have flowered a lot longer, so it's attracted a few extra bats. Normally we only have one colony, and they estimate between 4,000 and 5,000 bats in a colony. But this year we have well over 50,000 bats in the park. And they're normally gone by now, so like I said, there's plenty of trees in flower at the moment, so it's keeping them around longer. Once it gets a bit too hot and humid for them, they'll eventually make their way downstream.
We're not worried about the boat at all. No, they're very tiny. They look so strange.
So 2 weeks old, these ones. Actually, no, these aren't even 2 weeks old. They're about 10 days old. 10 days.
Oh yeah, well, you know, focus. Yeah, well, you've got to get it. Yeah.
I've done it before.
Yeah, I'd say so. He's on his way to a job.
Yeah. Nice to see someone going over it though, it makes it more real.
Yeah.
In terms of the crossing, you know,
Yeah,
otherwise
got it on.
yeah, it could be anything otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that lovely? Feel the breeze.
Yes. Well, it's only was where it just opens up at the other end.
Yeah. We need some nice carvings in there.
Turn around and wave.
There she is. Let's go up.
Amazing tree.
They are amazing, aren't they?
As far as I'm going. My little pool. I'm like a hippopotamus. This is my little puddle. So, yeah, good one. Yeah, keep going. Good man.
Well, that's cold enough, is it? Probably is.
Oh, you're warm up. You're warm up. No, this is as far as I'm going. That's as far as you're going? Come on,
Step on the board, you brand new jump. Run, rub it up, duck. We'll send you home in a large town. Send you home in a large town. Rub it up, duck. We'll send you home in a large town. Send you home in a large town.
There we go, the Pentecost River. It's sort of lower than this last year though. It was hardly a trickle going across here. No, so it's awesome. But the flood level there, all these trees here are well underwater through the wet season, it rolls right through. Still saltwater infested here.
empty. I'll just watch you.
It's a rain. That thing, there's a rain.
Okay.
And this the white one is the lightning. See, like the lightning man did. And you put that thing, scratch them on the back, make them put a mark on the back, and you can eat it then the time.
That's a quick initiation.
Yeah, just make the turtle scratch them. Everywhere on the chest, yeah.
Before it could
Yeah.
We're not on here yet. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I just
Tom, can you take some photos of that? Because I'm not climbing up there.
Where is he? I can hear him.
Up there.
From here you can hit a bundle force again.
Brilliant, yeah.
It's amazing, isn't it? So, in the wet season, how high is the water in here?
Everything just
Floods?
Yeah.
I really wonder why I fool myself again and again. 'Cause I sit here crying when you're out with someone else. And I want you here with me when it's 3 a.m. Though I wish I didn't care for you. Though I wish I didn't care for you. I'm over here, I'll now be waiting for you. I won't get through till you love me too.
ochre as well. The ochre was their gold. You know, they traded in it. It was you know, a handful of ochre would probably be worth 2 of them fancy boomerangs or something else. There's 5 major ochre pits within Australia, one in Tasmania, and they travel over 1,000 kilometres to get ochre. But ochre was not just used for painting on walls and rocks, we also used ochre for medicine. We crush up our medicine, crush ochre with it. When the sea levels were way out to sea out here on all these islands, we're all mainly hunting, they're all getting on really well, but of course when the sea levels rose, and the artwork here has gone from ceremonial with the head feathers and headdresses and good time of plenty, and then time of warring. And they engaged with the artwork to be the time of the rising of sea levels around the world. They had to come in. it out. We'll jump in and grab some photos.
Yeah, that's some.
Travel through. Okay. Comes back at the end of the page.
The best one was.
Someone needs to yes, yes,
It's not that deep though.
No. I wonder out there how deep it is. You can swim, Tom.
This one and this one.
I went out there before, it's like at most left deep, I think.
Really?
There's no gradient.
Yeah, the meat is actually they take the prize of the best.
Yes,
Really?
yes, a lot of people are pretty impressed with our
It's come a long way then. Yeah, absolutely. Got to say it.
It's in the process of becoming grey. And that white limestone you can see on the bottom there, that is of course limestone itself, but it's scored clean every single year by floodwaters. So the line you can actually see in between the grey and the white there is actually how high the floodwaters reached this year. So it only really gets put in perspective as we go. So they're actually held together by the big tree's root system. Actually penetrate the limestone, come all the way down to the water line. So you can just see one of these pad pockets where the water line is, where the root system actually terminates. Follow that all the way up to the big tree. So if you guys do bring your kayaks or your powered vessels down this way, you guys are more than welcome to launch them in the river here. Go for a cruise up and down here. You're more than welcome to explore our cave systems up to the right hand side as well. So the water level is actually at the perfect height where you guys can see the occasional shellfish fossil inside these caves. You guys also might bump into the occasional bat in there as well in the afternoon. We'll determine the results of the survey, which we should get around the late September mark. About a couple of days' time, I think they're coming out. So passiflora is pretty much the bulk of the green stuff you can see on the top of the sandbar there. So I'll touch a bit more on that as we get further up.
tide, and generally wind has a really large effect, but like the horizontal falls effect of a tidal pinch, you get that just coming out of this little gap here, further cyclone through. So you get a whole lot of turbulent water sometimes, just pushing itself around. So we're just going back, cruising off in the boat.
Oh.
Go check out the rest of the backyard. I can't bit softer.
About every day of the year this gap gets to a point where it becomes too dangerous to go through. At the moment this one here is what we call way too dangerous to get through. If we attempted this one right now we'd probably end up upside down, so we won't go trying this one. At the moment there's around about a 3 metre difference from one side to the other on this one. If it ever gets to it, actually gets up to about a 5 metre drop. It's only ever a couple of incoming direction at the moment, they're not always like this though. Every 6 hours they stop, turn around and go back in the opposite direction. When they stop only for about a minute where they're dead flat before they start to flow back the other way. Very slowly at first, but then within about an hour or so there's white water in the gaps again. Like Creek. All these rock formations that you can see around us here, they didn't always look like this. They all started off as flat-laying sedimentary rock. And a series of shifts that took place around about 600 million years ago that caused a landmass that we now call the Kimberley Basin to collide with the rest of Australia. Force this land.
Yeah, it was, pretty stunning rock.